author Dean Koontz once said, "Petting, scratching, and cuddling a dog would be as soothing to the mind and heart as deep meditation, and almost as good for the soul as prayer." I'm here to talk to you today about adopting a dog. Shelter dogs are just as good as buying from a breeder, and it's even better because you're saving a life. Shelter dogs don't have the care that dogs from breeders do, but they have immense hearts. I will tell you how rescued dogs are being trained for veterans' health, how dogs can be good for your mental health and your heart health. According to the ASPCA website, approximately 390,000 dogs are euthanized each year. It costs anywhere from $2 million to $4 million a year to keep these no-kill shelters going. During COVID, those numbers went down. People were isolated. They needed companionship. They couldn't get out to their families, so they had to bring pets into their homes to create families at home. They needed that special touch that you need from someone that loves you unconditionally. Illinois law states that if you're a shelter or a humane society, anything like that, that you have to spay and neuter any pets that come in before you can adopt them out, before you can return them to the streets, and they have to be microchipped. Shelter dogs are cheaper than buying from a breeder, although you do still have to pay for them, but you're paying for the spaying and neutering, you're paying for the microchip, you're paying for all their shots. So all that's taken care of in one fell swoop. If you go to a breeder, you have to make sure that they have all their shots. You have to pay to get them spayed. You have to get them neutered. You have to pay for the microchipping. So those are extra costs that you have to pay just for a breeder to sell you a dog. And you're paying upwards of $800 to $900 and more for a purebred dog. You can go to the shelter and buy the same dog, well, not the same dog, but you can buy a dog and rescue a life for $300. These dogs have been scared, they have trauma, but there are organizations out there like Vets for Pets that go out and they rescue dogs and they train them and match them to a vet. These vets have been in combat and have PTSD. They have anxiety issues. They don't want to go out with people. They want to stay in their homes. These dogs are trained to pick up on these anxiety disorders. They're trained to help that veteran help him get over whatever's going on with him. There are veterans who say that their dogs have gotten them out because they have to go out and walk that dog. So they get out to the dog parks. They meet people. They're becoming citizens, normal citizens again. they're not really getting over their trauma, but they're learning to deal with it. And their dogs can notice these things, and when they're having anxiety, and come up and nudge them back to reality. My husband is a disabled vet. My dog is not a shelter dog. We got him before I even looked into this. And he is not a Pets for Vets dog. But my husband has had several surgeries, and this dog, right here in this picture, has brought him out of so many dark places. It's wonderful to see. He can be in the worst mood, and all he has to do is come up and lick his face or nudge his hand, and he's back. He has helped my husband through so much. According to the American Heart Association, dogs are wonderful for your health, your physical health. They get you outside, they get you walking, they get you out in the air and get you exercise. All of these organizations tell us that dogs are wonderful for our mental, for our physical health. And in the process, you're saving 2 lives. You're not only saving a dog's life, but you're helping your life. Shelter dogs are just as good as purebred dogs that you can buy at a breeder's. Yes, they cost money. Yes, they cost you time. But they love you unconditionally. They are always there for you. And if you treat them as part of the family, they are part of the family. Thank you.